Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing, bro? I trust and pray that all is well with you and, of course, our amazing Rickey Smiley Morning Show and family. Listen, Rickey, Zacardi Cortez puts it like this: Lord, do it for me. He goes old school on us, and that reminds me, Rick, of moments in my own life when my back has been against the wall. I felt like I was desperate, and if God did not come through, I was going to be through. And the testimony is, if you throw up your hands in prayer and say, Lord, do it for me. Listen, I serve a God that will come through. And so what Zacardi Cortez is saying, you know what, God, I've got a problem, but you are greater than any of my problems. I think I'll stop right there. You can say, Lord, do it for me, because you know that as big as your problem is, God is greater than your problem. God is bigger than your problem. As a matter of fact, the Bible raises this question: is there anything too hard for God? You can say, Lord, do it for me, when your back is against the wall, because there's nothing too hard for God. But also, when you say, Lord, do it for me, it's because you know God cares for you. God cares about you. God is concerned about you and your situation. As a matter of fact, the Bible puts it like this: you can cast all of your anxieties, concerns, and cares on God, because God cares for you. Lord, do it for me, because I know you care. So here's what you do when your back is against the wall. You're desperate for God to come through. Recognize, number one, ain't nothing too hard for God. But then number two, and here's your shout right here: God cares about you. And when you're going through, God will come through. So go ahead, cry out now today with Zacardi Cortez: Lord, do it for me. Do it for me right now. God bless you. Y'all have an amazing day.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
14 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. The front page is brought to you by Tide. Turn to cold water washing with Tide Pods. When you switch from hot to cold, you could save up to $150 a year on your energy bill. Plus, Tide cleans great and cold. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Israel's government is facing an unprecedented level of diplomatic pressure over its war in Gaza, while also dealing with opposition at home. Just last week, the International Court of Justice ordered Israel to stop its offensive in Rafah. However, Gazan authorities report at least 45 people killed and 200 wounded from Sunday's airstrike on a camp in Rafah designated for displaced people. The Israeli military claimed it struck a Hamas compound in the area, killing 2 senior officials. However, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Monday called the deadly airstrike a tragic mistake. Severe weather is making headlines again. CNN reports that at least 23 people, including 4 children, are dead in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Kentucky, and Alabama after severe weather and tornadoes struck the central United States during the Memorial weekend. Severe weather contributed to about 9,000 flight cancellations and delays across the U.S. On Friday, by Monday, over 1,000 flights have been delayed and nearly 130 canceled within, into, or out of the U.S., according to Travel and World Tour. Lastly, nearly 80% of Americans now consider fast food to be a luxury item. According to a survey from LendingTree of about 2,000 adults, what was once considered an affordable option for low-income workers is fast becoming the opposite. 3 in 4 Americans typically eat fast food at least once a week, but 62% say they're eating it less due to rising prices. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of today's news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock to you, what's going on in sports?
What's up there, Maria? Well, the Boston Celtics has punched their ticket to the NBA Finals once again. Jaylen Brown wins the Larry Bird Trophy, which is Eastern Conference MVP.
It's been nothing but a grind. We haven't skipped no steps all season. We got a bunch of great guys in this locker room. Bunch of tough guys. Our coaching staff has been great. Front office has been great. And now we want to take it to the next step.
They knocked off the Indiana Pacers, man. Expect the Dallas Mavericks, Rick, to close out Minnesota tonight for Game 4. Definitely by Game 5.
They were shooting draws.
Hey, Boston a whole nother team, dog. And they still ain't got Porzingis, which is their third best player. You know what I'm saying? So if he comes back for the finals, But I'm excited about the Dallas Mavericks. They're up 3-0 on Minnesota. They can close out tonight with a sweep. If they don't close out tonight, expect them to close it out by Game 5.
I sure don't appreciate them tickets you got for us sitting at the top. Couldn't see nothing. We should have stayed at the house and watched the game.
You already know we was right there on the floor, dog.
yeah, during the regular season. But what happened yesterday?
Hey, man, we in the playoffs, man.
We couldn't see nothing.
We on a budget.
I see.
But we in the building. That's all that matters. We in the building, baby.
It could have been at home, dog.
Hey, real quick, man, Hall of Famer great Bill Walton, two-time NBA champ, two-time NCAA champ, has died at the age of 71 after a battle with cancer. He's a legend. Rest in heaven, Bill Walton. We got more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next, big dog.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment is being brought to you by the Rickey Smiley Birthday Beach Blowout, August the 9th through the 11th in Hollywood, Florida. Listen, the Diplomat Beach Resort, 4-diamond rated relaxation, celebration, inspiration, live music, pool parties, barbecue, Greek festivities, and much more. All you need is $500 down to reserve your spot today. Make sure you go to RickySmileyBBB.com. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. The film Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, topped the Garfield movie over the Memorial Day holiday weekend. Furiosa ended up generating $32 million over the 4 days. Garfield was close behind with $31.1 million. Overall, it was the worst Memorial Day weekend in nearly 3 decades, excluding 2020 when theaters were entirely closed due to COVID. This Memorial Day stretch adds to Hollywood's summer's woes as ticket sales remain 22% behind 2023 and a concerning 41% behind 2019. All right, y'all, Diddy is allegedly incensed about the release of 2016 surveillance of him attacking his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. Incensed mean angered or something unjust or wrong. Because, in my opinion, the only incense is the kind you burn when you're trying to cover up smoking weed. But that's a whole different story. Allegedly, an unnamed member... I never used the word incensed. Have y'all?
Yeah.
I'm so incensed at you, Gary.
Yeah, son, it's just angry and
well, it's
mad.
pronounced the exact same way as incensed and incensed.
Okay, incensed.
It's just a D at the end.
Wow. Okay, well, I should have gave you that word for the new word of the week, Gary.
Okay.
Nah. With the D in
there.
Okay. Well, y'all, allegedly an unnamed member of his inner circle was quoted telling the New York Post that Diddy insists that it does not tell the full story about what happened. Not that he's excusing it, but he says that it is a selected video. And according to this source, Diddy believes there was an agenda in releasing the video when it was released, and it's just a distraction. He said his actions in the video were inexcusable, and he was disgusted. In the video apology released after the shocking footage dropped. But he had repeatedly denied Ventura's abuse allegations previously, and then this came out, which proved that he did really do it. But he's incensed, and there's a reason.
What are you talking about? It's more to the story.
Yes,
what else is there than what we see?
No,
he's just making things worse for himself. Just shut up.
And no matter what happened, it still doesn't excuse.
He kicked her while she was on the ground. What more to the story is there?
You need to use the incense and go do something else and chill, bro. This is not looking good.
God.
Not looking good. All right, y'all, moving on. Lizzo has reacted to the joke about her on the latest South Park episode, The End of Obesity. The episode focused on the Ozempic craze and uses the singer as an alternative to the weight loss drug. The episode starts with Eric Cartman trying to get the drug, but he doesn't have enough money, so his doctor gives him a prescription for Lizzo instead. Cartman is told to listen to Lizzo 5 times a day and watch her videos before bed.
What?
After learning about the episode, Lizzo posted a video of herself watching the episode, and here's what happened.
Don't you know, Sheila? Now there's a whole new obesity drug for those of us who can't afford Ozempic and Mounjaro. I've controlled all my cravings to be thinner with Lizzo.
Lizzo helps you eat everything you want and keep physical activity to a minimum. Some patients report constipation while listening to Lizzo. Stop listening to Lizzo if you experience suicidal thoughts.
That's crazy. I just feel like, damn, I'm really that. I really showed the world how to love yourself and not give a to the point where these men in Colorado know who the I am and put it on their cartoon that's been around for 25 years.
But it's South Park. I mean,
no. I don't support the ridicule of overweight black women. I just want that to be known.
You are such a liar.
There's no limits. They get everybody.
Yeah. So I don't watch it. They really be going at people like
South
that?
Park go hard. That they get everybody.
It almost make you feel uncomfortable watching it sometimes. They be going so
funny
hard.
though, man.
But it's almost an honor to be ridiculed by them because that means that you really are that person.
Oh, you got to ask Lizzo if she thinks
I
it's
don't,
really
I
are
don't
that
think
person.
she
know if
feels
she feels
honored
that way.
about that. Yeah.
It's like being roasted on Saturday Night Live. You really got to be somebody for them to, to go at you.
Man, that's crazy.
She should laugh it off. I mean, she's still winning.
It's just something about being ridiculed about your physical appearance over and over and over again. I'm sure that breeds feelings of insecurity.
Yeah. Well, I get right. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but why don't you hit us up with them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H. John. J-O-B.
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
All right, Rick's Smiley Morning Show. It's that time to grow our vocabulary with the word of the week. Each week, Gary gets to highlight one of his favorite new words and give its definition. And how to use it in a sentence. Gary, what you got today?
All right, Ricky, this week the word is ebullient.
Nope.
What?
It's pronounced, it's an adjective, Ricky, and it's pronounced ebullient.
Ebullient.
Oh.
And what's the adjective for everybody that's been out of school 30 years?
Ebullient.
No, what's the adjective?
Ebullient.
Ebullient. I-H-B-U-L-L-Y-U-N-T. Ebullient.
No, what is an adjective?
Look, what?
Ricky just asked you, what is the adjective?
Well,
like you have a noun. Okay, Gary, you had a parts of speech. You have a noun, there's a person, place, a thing. You have a pronoun, which is he, she, it,
Mm-hmm.
Then you have an adjective. You have a verb, which is an action word. So an adjective is a word that what?
I know a damn noun, a person, place, or thing.
But what does an adjective
I don't know. Don't be asking me that on the damn radio.
What about a verb?
No, verb shall express
action.
No, a verb is an action word.
That's what I thought. Okay, verb. Hey, y'all. Look, don't be damn toward this.
So an adjective modifies or describes a noun.
Don't have no damn modifier.
No, I'm just saying that. I'm just trying to help you
Then
out.
don't help
Gary.
me. I don't want people to go this word and get this over with.
Okay.
Stay on your side.
Yeah,
I know a noun. That's the only one I really didn't know the well. A person, place, or thing. All that other stuff.
I just wanted you to apply some context to it.
Maria. Don't
It's
do
okay,
it.
Gary.
Yeah,
Fine. It's your segment. So
yeah, thank you. Don't come with all that mess.
You do your segment how you want to do your segment.
Now we remember that from Schoolhouse Rock. Now is a person, place, or thing.
That's
all
right.
that other one, honey.
Schoolhouse Rock. You didn't
That's
learn
right.
it in school. Then
Hey.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Ricky, no,
Go ahead.
all this damn. Okay, so do that.
Okay.
So I got a damn degree, but I remember all that, honey. So if you don't use it, you lose it.
Okay.
So, no, sir. No, sir. Don't do that.
Well, how do you use it in a sentence?
No, ma'am.
What's going on?
No, ma'am. We don't need all that in radio.
So you ain't got it. So you ain't not damn contract.
This ain't English, Ricky. That's right, honey.
You use adjectives every day.
Oh, man, I'm crying.
So you haven't been in one contract negotiation where you had to describe what an adjective is.
Hey, damn it, don't ask me that.
I'm on your side.
Well, I don't know all that, damn it. I tell you what I know.
I'm trying to help you out.
Don't help me out right now. We ain't finna get to all that. Y'all want this thing in a sentence? Here it goes. Now, honey, Special K has an ebullient personality, which combined with his flaming femininity makes him the life of the party. That's the word of the day. Honey.
It said Gary with the T.
I saw Special K there, so that's what the word is. That's it myself.
All right, y'all. Oh, man.
Lord Jesus.
Oh, my God. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
And another thing, just because a person does not post their girlfriend, their boyfriend, their husband, or their wife does not mean that they don't have one. You don't post those roaches in your house, but they're in there. You don't post your baby daddy that's laying on your couch playing the game all day, but he in there.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Love has finally come at last, and they never giving it back. Who am I talking about? Miss Keke Palmer, baby, and Mr. Darius Jackson. It's been recorded, y'all, that the couple who shares a son, Leo, together split up, y'all, in one of the messiest and most bitter separations ever. Well, they're saying Keke initially, honey, ended the relationship, and she went, honey, scorched earth when Darius attempted, y'all, to get child support from her, baby, which I think he should have gotten child support because, honey, he's a man, and men have to take care of kids, too. And I think y'all women that have kids will agree that y'all wouldn't mind helping your man out with a little change, honey, for child support. Well, nevertheless, honey, they're saying, but according to one entertainment source, Keke and Darius, y'all, are working things out, honey. Yeah, they said, honey, the insider said, y'all, that the two are not yet ready to reconcile, but they are both in therapy and are taking steps to reuniting their family, y'all. And a family that prays together, stay together. And I know y'all agree with that, honey. Yes. And I think Keke, she really loves him. And, you know, he really loves her. You know, when you're going through stuff like that, you know, sometimes, you know, those things happen. But they're saying,
what things?
I mean, you have arguments, Brad, and, you know, I want my
I do
child.
recall us seeing him lift her off the couch, getting physical.
Well, he probably was trying to exercise or something like that. But they're saying also, honey, that there's a temporary restraining order, and they're saying a temporary sole custody of their child, but they're saying Keke right now is putting that on hold, honey. So, I mean, congratulations, because she needs her, man. People need love. People, they need to be together, honey. I mean, you know, so, I mean, think about it, though. I mean, she has a son with this man, and that child needs to see his daddy, you know, every now and then. Yeah.
It just worries me when it gets physical. That's the only thing. They got physical.
I was about to say,
he
what
put
was the
his hands
physical?
on her.
Brad said he picked her up, so that's not really that bad. He picked her up.
I recall her off the couch or something like that. It was there were pictures of him.
Video in the house. Was like
but maybe she couldn't move, and he probably was lifting her or something. I mean, because I've never heard of
video or pictures. But that was out there.
Well, we're gonna keep them lifted up in prayer, honey. Hopefully that all goes well. Now, moving on, and other this is cute, honey. It's been reported out that female rapper, baby, Miss Sexy Red. This girl is admitting, y'all, Brad. She's admitting this publicly that she got her first verse, baby, from Drake by sleeping with him. Isn't that beautiful?
What?
Now, honey, they say Sexy Red is a very open woman, honey, who is not afraid to snitch on herself. They said now one fan asked, honey, whether the rumor about her sleeping with Drake for her verse is true. And Sexy Red, honey, responded in the affirmative, honey. They said, are you sleeping with Drake for features? And she said, honey, allegedly, yes. So what's a feature? What's a feature, Brad?
When somebody raps on your song.
So she rapped on his song?
They're featured, yeah.
Oh, well, girl, I mean, she got a check.
If I'm him, I don't want that.
Would
Why
you give
not?
up your body to be featured?
Yes, ma'am. It depends on what feature I'm being featured on.
I did not expect that response, Gary.
Girl, we living in hard times, honey. You got to do what you got to do, honey,
my.
baby. Girl, please, honey. Y'all didn't do features to get on this show or nothing?
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Oh, it don't work that way?
It does not work that way. No.
Well, anyway, honey, congratulations, Sexy Red Girl. You need to let all the girls know, honey, put that in the book so there could be more rappers out there. And so we need more female rappers out there. You know, you got to do what you got to do. So congratulations to Miss Red. All right, the color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is Biscay. On the high end, you say Biscay, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for the yo, almost wearing the shade of Biscay, Maria. Almost. Beautiful.
Y'all get... Give it up again with the T. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show got your wake-up calls. 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know what you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hey, this is Yolanda from Winter Haven, Florida. I want to give a shout out to all of the Bryants in Columbus and in Winter Haven, especially my granddaughters, Daily for graduating, and Lamaya. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hi, this is Phyllis Harris Manuel calling from Columbia, South Carolina. Wake up, Angelia DG Manuel, and celebrate your 12th birthday. Happy birthday. Good morning. This is Mia Mims. I'm giving a wake-up call to my sister, Patrice Hardy. Today is her special day. Today is her birthday. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Come on, Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. And Shreveport, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Jackson, wake up. Savannah, wake up. And Charleston, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, sir? I just called in to let you know that, you know what I'm saying? Shawty, we good. You know what I'm saying? We good. You know, I don't work there no more. It's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? I just called to let you know that I don't care if I don't work there no more. It's all good. I ain't got no. I just let you know that it's all good. So we
you and Rock good? Y'all good?
Yeah, we good. We good. I just wanted to call. I just called in for nothing. I just called to say, look, I don't care. It's all good. I don't care. I ain't in my feeling, because you think I'm finna be calling and begging you to come back and all that. I don't even care.
Then why you crying?
I don't even care. I ain't nobody crying. I got allergies. But I don't even care about working here no more, because I put in an application to work on TV.
Hey, you talked to Fred?
Yeah, I talked to Fred. I talked to Fred over the weekend. And he said, don't worry about it. He said, you ain't no good no way.
Fred ain't said that now.
Yeah, he did. He said you could do better than that. And so I put in an application to work at MSNBC.
Oh, I can get you on with talking about with Joy Reid and Rachel Maddow on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on. They said I could apply to be on Morning Joe. But they said they told me to send a resume over there and get a recommendation from my previous employer. So I didn't need you to say something good about me. That you gonna tell them something good about me?
A reference?
Oh yeah.
What
you need?
I need you to say that I told them I was the executive
producer.
For the whole morning show and that I was making. They asked me what my
what you want us to put down when they ask you for your work days? Because they want to keep a track of your work days. What would you like for us to?
Just tell them I told them I'm available Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, or sometimes Tuesday and Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 12:30.
From 11 a.m. to 12:30.
Yeah.
That's an hour and a half of work.
Yeah. Because the show ain't but 2 hours long, so why I need to be there for 2 hours for? But look, I just want to let you know.
How that work, though?
What you going to do? Can you help me do a resume?
A resume?
A resume?
It said RESUME, shawty. I got to do a resume. Can you help me do it? That's all I'm asking. Can you or Maria or somebody can help me do it? That's all I'm asking.
Absolutely, Big Tony.
Thank you.
Black Tony.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. And I just wanted to let y'all know.
You going to help him do a resume? You going to help him do a resume?
Yeah. Yes. I don't care about not working there no more because I don't even like you.
Hey, Black Tony, meet me at the City Winery. Hey, come to the City Winery tonight for karaoke. Let's just sit down and have a face-to-face conversation.
You want to talk to me tonight?
Yeah, come to the City Winery.
So, okay.
What? If you don't like us no more, why are you asking us for advice?
I ain't got nobody else to talk to.
Let it out, dog. out, dog.
Something different from nobody has ever seen it in this world before. I can sing backwards.
In reverse.
In reverse.
From back.
Yes. I'm going to be singing I Believe I Can Fly.
By R. Kelly.
Yes. I live. Believe I love fly. Life, live I. Going by life. Life, live life.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary got the tea and the clue of the day. Hey, everybody, make sure the rooms are going fast. Go to RickySmileyBBB.com. RickySmileyBBB.com. Listen, y'all, you can pay $500 down. We have a payment plan for you. The rooms are going fast for the Birthday Beach Blowout right there at the Diplomat Resort in Hollywood, Florida. It's going to be so much fun, man. When we start adding the artists and putting all this stuff together, y'all going to be like, man, listen. You don't want to miss it, man. Jet skis, parasailing, laying out on the beach, the Greek festivities, Gary's Tea Party, and more. So make sure y'all go to RickySmileyBBB.com and do not miss the Rickey Smiley Birthday Beach Blowout. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Miss Tina is talking again, y'all. That's Miss Tina Knowles, the beautiful mother of Beyonce and Solange and Kelly Rowland Knowles, honey. Miss Tina speaking out, she shared, y'all, that Beyonce was shy, y'all, and got bullied, honey, growing up, which I did not know that, honey. They say Beyonce have come a long way, y'all, since her shy upbringing. Now, Miss Tina Knowles, y'all, she recently posted a clip of an interview, y'all, with Vogue on her Instagram page where she chatted about some of her favorite moments, y'all, from the childhoods of her three daughters. That's Beyonce, Solange, and her honorary child, Miss Kelly Rowland. And she spoke, y'all, on Beyonce's demeanor as a child. You know, Miss Tina revealed, she said Beyonce was a very shy and she got bullied, y'all, a bit. But the day that she stood up for someone, honey, she didn't stand up for herself. She stood up for them. She said, I'm getting emotional right now talking about it. She said, I was just, honey, I couldn't have been more proud of her. And she also addressed Solange, honey. She said Solange, honey, was like a little activist, honey. Back in the 5th grade, baby, she had girls and people signing petitions and things like that back in school at that time. And she said Solange, you know, is known for using her music, baby, to speak on present issues. About her 2016 critically acclaimed album, A Seat at the Table, you know, is often praised for her empowering black women and stuff. And she also went on to talk about her daughter, Miss Kelly Rowland. You know, she said Kelly was always the kid, y'all, that just tried to protect everybody. She said, I have a memory of her with her best friend, Barbara, and her being a mediator, honey, and just being this little peacemaker. You know, she kind of talked about that little shoving that happened the other day, too, when Kelly was at the Cannes Film Festival and whatever. But that wasn't being very peacemaking at the time. But, you know, she said Kelly was definitely that person. So, I didn't know. Could y'all imagine Beyonce being bullied? I mean, growing up, I mean, in Houston, which, you know, Houston, you know, is a city where, you know, they kind of, the people are a little different. I lived there for a couple of years and stuff, which I love Houston. But, they bullied Beyonce, and I'm so glad that she came on top now, honey. She's a strong woman, and she could go back and see all those people that bullied her and let them know now she's the queen of all things, and she could buy them if she want them. But I don't think nobody richer than Beyonce. And
buy them. That's right, Gary.
Yeah, you can buy them, honey. So there you go. Congratulations that Beyonce got out of all that. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. This is a very interesting story. Miss Angel Reese, y'all, she's speaking out now. She has a message, y'all, for anybody that's concerned about her WNBA salary. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the Chicago Sky rookie, honey, she spoke out amid reports, y'all, that she landed a 4-year deal. This girl is rich. She's valued at $343,000, honey. She told ESPN Michelle Steele, honey, during a recent interview, she said, quote, I mean, honey, obviously, honey, people thought me leaving college. She said, I would take a huge pay gap and pay drop. She said, I wasn't getting paid in college anyway. So that check that I do, honey, get here is a bonus. She said, I mean, honey, being able to play for what, 4 to 5 months and get $75,000 on top of the other endorsements. She said, I think, honey, that is definitely a plus for her. Isn't that a plus? Because she's getting those endorsements. She has companies like Reebok, you know, and she has
I know they gave her more than $300,000.
Yeah. And she got DC Power LCT.
Rock, what you think they gave her?
Yeah, she's not getting paid much in the WNBA.
No,
they're still working out that increase, but she's getting a lot with her endorsements. She's getting paid most of the players getting paid with their endorsements and stuff. Like Caitlin Clark, she got the biggest contract, and if I'm not mistaken, I think she's getting like $80,000 a year just from the WNBA. But she got a $28 million deal with Nike as well. So it's crazy, man.
Yep, she got money.
And Karen, why are you endorsing? Endorse these. These nuts.
I need her job, baby. But honey, congratulations to Miss Angel Reese, y'all. Moving on, in other celebrities, y'all heard the sad news on that Nicki Minaj concert in Manchester, y'all, was canceled following to her drug, arrest. She was arrested, on drug charges. I'm sure she probably was doing that, probably something about it. I can imagine Nicki Minaj having drugs or what have you and stuff. But they were saying, Nicki performed on stage during that New Year's Eve thing, back in Miami. And then, they said this girl recently had a concert and she was arrested. So we're going to keep her lifted up in prayer. And while we praying, y'all, my quick for free story, let's pray, y'all, for Mr. and Mrs. Steph and Aisha Curry. Y'all heard they have 4 children now. She gave birth, y'all, to a beautiful bouncing baby boy, Cassius Clay. What's his name, Rocky? Cassius Chai, something like that. But they got Ryan, Riley, and Cannon, y'all. So there's 4 kids now in Steph Curry's house. So she got her insurance policy, honey. So I ain't mad at this girl.
She done locked him down, Gary. He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere, honey. She got 4 insurance policies, and I'm sure they're in the millions.
He's not going nowhere because he loves his wife
you think
and
so?
his family.
Absolutely.
Not just because of the kids. Gary, don't do that.
Well, honey, you better have them babies. Like I know, honey, when they leave you, at least you got something coming in for at least 18, 20 years. So the color of the day, honey, is Biscayne. On the high end, you say Biscayne, and on the low end, say green. That's your color for the day. Baby, please,
hey, Gary, every time she have a baby, that's a check.
That's a check, baby, honey. So, you leaving? Okay, now you got these 4 here, and these checks ain't small. So, do what you got to do.
That's all you think about. You think everybody on their way out the door, huh?
Well, they halfway. So, I'm going to take no chance. If I was a woman, honey, every time you look at me, I'm pregnant. So,
Gary.
Y'all
you got money.
Wait, but what's the color today, man?
The color is Biscayne. On the high end, you say Biscayne, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today. Money. Ooh.
That's a beautiful color. All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I'm sure everybody saw a week ago the world was shocked when a video surfaced of Diddy assaulting Cassie in a Los Angeles hotel back in 2016.
Yeah, and over the weekend, Cassie broke her silence saying, "Thank you for all of the love and support from my family, friends, strangers, and those I have yet to meet." She said, "The outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now, but this is only the beginning." She said, "Domestic violence is the issue. It broke me down as someone I never thought I would become. With a lot of hard work, I am better today, but I will always be recovering from my past."
All right, joining us this morning to talk about the tough topic. It's my good friend and mental health therapist, Spirit. Spirit, good morning.
Hey, honey. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Hey, so happy to have you. Now, there are so many layers to the story. So first, let's talk about the different types of abuse, because the physical is only one form. What other types, just talk about some of the other types of abuse.
And I appreciate that you pointed that out, Ricky, because so many times we get caught up on the physical that we don't recognize the other types. But there's emotional abuse, there's financial abuse, sexual abuse, technological abuse, social abuse, and even spiritual abuse, Ricky.
Mm.
Oh my
What
God.
is financial abuse?
Yeah, financial abuse. Yeah,
Financial abuse is when your partner uses money to control you, keeps you from the finances, abuses the finances, controls every dollar that you spend. You have to get permission if you're lucky to be able to have access to finances. And usually that's to make sure that you stay under their thumb. There are so many different forms of abuse. And if we don't recognize them, so many people won't even realize that they're victims.
Did you say mechanical or something technological? What is that?
Technological abuse. It's how we use technology to abuse our partners. Sometimes that's checking their phones or keeping their phones from them, having the social media controls, everything that you can think of that
People
we
do that?
utilize in order all the time. Think about you being at work and your partner calling you or texting you, telling you 24/7, when I call you or text you, you better jump. Who are you talking to? Let me see your messages. You can't say that. You can't look at that. Give me access to all of your passwords. We control and violate and abuse and harm each other in so many ways. And when I tell you that when Cassie said that it is the issue, this is the issue for so many people. 1 in 3 women and up to 1 in 4 men will deal with some type of abuse in their lifetime. This is common. This is something we all need to be aware of. We need to pay attention. And if we've been a victim, we need to do our work.
Well, what does that work look like, Spirit? When you say we need to do the work, because you know, I just want to put the preface out there that, you know, a lot of times when these victims come forward, they're accused of not necessarily telling the truth, or they're questioned, why did it take you so long? And I believe coming out, just in my opinion, I would think coming out and talking about what happened to you is part of that healing process, part of that work. But how do you do that work when you're met with ridicule on top of the trauma that you've experienced?
I'm so glad you asked the question, Maria, because most people will never come out. We know that 90% of victims never come out for the exact reasons that you mentioned. And for the 10% who do, they're often re-victimized by their family, friends, and the justice system all over again. So oftentimes there is no benefit to coming out, especially if you are the person who is seen as you have caused this or brought this on yourself, or the perpetrator usually gets a slap on the wrist.
That's crazy.
So when we talk about doing your work, what that looks like is getting into safe spaces like therapy. That means surrounding yourself with friends and family who will protect you, who will heal. You know, community is important. We heal in community, but we also have to make sure, because we cannot get well in the same places that we've gotten sick, we have to make sure that if our communities have supported our abusers, whether that is in our home, whether that is in our friend group, whether that is in our church or our civic organizations, if our abusers are being protected or covered, then we have to find new spaces to heal in.
Wow.
Spirit.
Go ahead, Rock.
Sometimes, you know, it can take a person a while to even realize they're in an abusive relationship. What are some warning signs they should look out for?
Listen, Rock, when I tell you sometimes people don't realize it until they come into therapy, especially men, and this may be a whole different conversation, but we got to talk about, for example, how our boys, our young men, are sexually molested by older women as a rite of passage, and they don't even recognize that they've been abused. Oftentimes, people just think these are typical dynamics in relationships. My partner loves me. They just have insecurity issues. My partner loves me. They only hit me sometimes. It's only happened once in a blue moon. My partner only talks crazy to me when they get out of control, but I can calm them down. My partner violates me or takes advantage of my money or my phones or any other thing, but it's only when they're upset. It's all the things that we make excuses for, and it is time to stop.
Wow. Oh my God. Spirit. So if there's a website or phone number that people can call if they need help getting out of an abusive relationship, what is that number?
Listen, they can call the National Domestic Abuse Hotline. They can call 988 if they have an emotional emergency or a mental health emergency and they'd like to get resources, or they can call our office, Ricky. We are happy to connect them. We are happy to link them to services. They can always reach us at the office, 888-718-2T2S. Again, 888-718-2T2S.
Spirit, I think we need to talk about this a lot more on the show, because a lot of people going through this stuff and just need all the help that they could get. Once a month, come on and just talk about it, because I'll never forget a lady that was being abused, and she came. We found her. She was about to Beyonce. Was she about to commit suicide or something?
She was about to die
on the verge.
Suicide.
She was on the verge. She felt lost. She had kids. She didn't know where to go. And she had called in one morning. It was about 6 o'clock in the morning. And we randomly answered the phone. And, Ricky had set her up with the Partnership of Domestic Violence in Georgia. And they got her into a shelter. They got her to a safe space. So, but she felt lost. And she felt like, she just didn't have anywhere to go.
That was one of the
Absolutely.
saddest
And we
things.
get these. No, I was going to say we get these calls all day, every day, and you mentioned the kids. Let's not forget our adolescents who are learning and dealing with domestic violence on levels that we don't even imagine, and we don't ask the questions. Our boys and girls, our young men and young women are putting their hands on each other, emotionally violating each other, technologically and socially violating each other in ways that as adults we don't even stop to ask about or teach them how to do something different or recognize the signs for themselves or their friends if somebody is in trouble.
Oh, that's crazy, and it's so sad. And what's the number again? If anybody out there that's going through anything, here's a number to call.
Yes, call 988. You can get all the mental health resources that you need, local referrals exactly where you are. Or if you can't remember and you need referrals to a therapist, call us at the office, 888-718-2T2S.
All right, Spirit, one more time for the people in the back.
988. Call 988. Utilize 988 specifically for your mental health care. And you can call us at the office, 888-718-2T2S. Or if you can't remember, just find me at Talk 2 Spirit everywhere. Talk 2 Spirit, and I got you.
That is, Spirit. We appreciate you. Y'all give a big round of applause for the one and only licensed therapist, Spirit. We appreciate you. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. That was Died Out, Boot Up. Rickey,
Oh, that's the actual name of the song.
Maria, was that bad radio?
That was awesome, actually.
Oh,
That's what she's saying. That's what she's saying.
Died up, boot up. Yes, it's that time of the week for paternity test. Y'all, look. When we took over the morning show when Tom Joyner retired or whatever, we knew that we had an older audience, and we didn't think that people would still be interested in paternity test Tuesday. We tried to be more mature, but people be asking us all the time. I'm sure Maria, Brad, everybody, Rock T, Gary, get it, Special K, get it in the street. Why y'all don't do paternity test Tuesday? So we started back doing it because y'all wanted it. Especially people that's listening to us in Orlando on Star. That's where most of the paternity test Tuesday requests come from. So it's that time of the week for paternity test Tuesday. And this morning we have 29-year-old Monica, who is the mom of Mark. Wait a minute. Mom. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's the mom and Mark? Oh, so it's Monica and Mark.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so they're 36. Who's looking to see if he is the biological father of their 8-month-old daughter, Miracle.
Now they have a unique
Brianna
situation.
Octavia.
No, not Miracle Brianna Octavia. Wow. Now they have a unique situation, Ricky, because they've been dating for about 6 months. They met at the elementary school that she teaches, where Mark's 7-year-old son with his ex was in her class in 1st grade. Now Monica admits they had a flirty situation going on from the time they first met, but he didn't know that she was still involved with her on-again, off-again ex-boyfriend. Now, she claims that she was on birth control at the time, but stopped taking it the last 2 times she kicked it with the ex. Now, she claims Mark is definitely Miracle's daddy. She says she stopped sleeping with her ex after she and Mark got serious, but wanted to be honest with him about her past. Now that he knows about old boy, he says that the situation of the paternity is bugging him to the point that he just needs to know for sure. So he says he is too in love with her to leave if Miracle is not his child, but admits he's going to feel some type of way if that is the case. And here's where things get a little tricky. Monica let the ex know about the situation, and he says if Miracle is his child, he want to be active. He want the active role in her life. So, ooh.
All right. Oh yeah, that's a lot. We have Monica and Mark on the phone. Monica and Mark, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Happy to have y'all this morning. I hope y'all feel comfortable enough. This is a lot. So, Mark, do you feel like baby Miracle look like you?
Man, to be honest, nah, man. I don't really feel like she just looked like me, man. For real, that's what kind of got me on the fence.
And I want to know, Monica, why did you name the baby Miracle?
Monica, she's a miracle.
Oh. Okay.
Is that because you were on birth control and then you suddenly got pregnant, so you you felt like the attachment to that name Miracle?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
I
sweet.
get it. That is.
That's sweet. That's nice. But the baby don't always, and Mark, the baby don't always have to look really like you, you know? Like sometimes the baby takes on the mother's traits, or sometimes the mother's genes are stronger than the father, so the baby doesn't always have to look like you.
Man,
and sometimes when they
that's
get
the question.
older, they look like you.
I'm saying that. I'm saying that. I just figured it may start looking like me a little bit, and I have something of some of my features, nose or eye or something by now.
And Monica, you mentioned that you stopped messing around with your ex when things started getting serious, but was that after you became pregnant?
Yes, it was after.
Okay.
Are you feeling a little nervous? You're kind of quiet over there. Are you feeling anxious about the outcome of the paternity test?
Very.
Oh. So what is your plan if you find out that this baby is not yours? I mean, is not Mark's?
I mean, if he is not, then the original father will be there. So.
Oh, the original father.
Let me say that again, Maria.
If that's the case, I said if that's the case.
The other person.
So the bio father would be, so you wouldn't have a problem having him in the picture, even though you and Mark are together.
I mean, ultimately, it wouldn't be about who's in the picture. I mean, the father for the child.
So we know for sure, Monica, that it's either Mark or your ex. It's his child.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, well, we're going to find,
I was saying, either way it goes, she's going to be good because they both will be in the child's life.
Right. Yeah, so we're going to have the results coming up next. We have Monica and Mark. We have the results for you up next. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, that a kazoo or what?
Walk around with a kazoo.
Brett. Brett.
That was totally unnecessary.
Yeah, man, it's paternity test Tuesday. We got to bring that baby in right, man. We got to get solo love is in the air. And we have Mark and Monica here with us. So happy to have y'all. Big round of applause for Mark and Monica.
Yes,
Thank y'all for
Going on.
Hey. And if anybody else got something like that going on and you're not for sure, you can hit us up at RickSmileyMorningShow.com because them DNA tests are not cheap at all.
They are not.
But you can get them for free. And you know, especially if the dude find out he's a dad, maybe he should get a Dollar Tree prize pack. Like,
I think we'll try to work that into the budget.
Yeah,
Another $9.
Or maybe one. What's that store? Forever 5? What's the $5 store?
Five Below?
Yeah, Five Below.
Five Below. They can get one thing out of Five Below.
There you go.
Yeah, have a featured item. Monica, good morning. You still with us?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Mark, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, pass me the envelope if you would.
Well, I have the envelope right here, Rick. Now, for those of you who are just tuning in, there's a question here due to Monica admitting that she previously had relations with her ex-boyfriend a couple of times, and there was some overlapping with Mark here. So Mark said that he is prepared. He is prepared, huh?
Overlapping.
Yeah, overlapping. Yeah, Mark said he's prepared to deal with whatever comes out. So we're going to see what these test results say. And the test results are 99.9% accurate. So are y'all ready?
Say God bless both of y'all, and y'all figure it out.
God bless both of y'all and baby miracle. So here we go. The test results say Mark.
Your very own will be the ones that'll put your ass in a nursing home. The ones that come out with a DNA test is not there. They're the ones that you stay with them, and that's the statistics that we.
Well, we got the results here, and the results say, Mark, you are not the father.
Oh man.
Oh, Monica.
Lord have mercy.
And it's like, y'all had the M thing going. Mark, Monica, Miracle.
Yeah. I mean, well, that doesn't have to change.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to change. What's the ex's name?
Mike.
That ain't funny, man. How you feel, Monica?
Monica, you okay?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Are you sure that the ex is the only other option?
Wait a minute. You had to say that.
No, because if you raise that baby and you feeding them and you clothing them, they start looking like you.
Well, you know what, Mark and Monica, we wish you and baby Miracle the absolute best. Thank you so much for participating in Paternity Test Tuesday. Blessings to y'all. Family. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Marcus.
No problem.
Mark. What's his name? Mark.
His name Mark.
Mark, not
Mark.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Mark. Sing this to her, man. Turn it up. Sing this to her. You don't care. Let her know. Hey, you just say, let me hear you tell me you love me. And let me hear you say you never
leave me.
Okay.
Sing it to her.
Go ahead, Mark.
I love
Go ahead, sing it, dog.
I love you, Monica.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
She feeling some kind of way.
I'm sorry. I ain't mean to laugh. He started saying to her. He said, I love you, Mark. She waited. Oh, this is so awkward. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines.
Entertainment.
Sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Well, today is the day. Attorneys for the defense and prosecution will deliver closing arguments in Donald Trump's historic criminal hush money trial in New York as they make their final pitch to the 12-panel jury before they begin deliberations. Many legal experts are already making predictions about the outcome of the case.
So I think on Tuesday, you're going to hear two very different closing arguments. From the prosecution side, you're going to hear about the fact that in 2016, Donald Trump had secrets that he did not want the American people to know, right? That he cheated on his wife with two women. One was a Playboy playmate. Another was a porn star. On the other side, you're going to hear a closing statement that's very different about a man who had secrets, but that man being Michael Cohen, the fact that he had lied to the IRS.
You know, this is going to be very hard to predict. And that was the voice of Christy Greenberg, who is the assistant United States attorney. Now, we all know Trump is accused of taking part in an illegal conspiracy to undermine the integrity of the 2016 election and an unlawful plan to suppress negative information, which included concealing a hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels. Very interesting to see what's going to happen this morning, and we'll keep you updated on this breaking news online and on social media at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Another quick thing I want to cover, Ricky, powerful storms delivered yet another round of violent weather in Texas this morning, including hurricane-force winds and tornado warnings. Additional storms will pound more of the southern plains throughout the day. Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport recorded a wind gust of 77 miles per hour. Early on Tuesday, more than 600,000 customers in Texas were without power, according to poweroutage.us. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of today's news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
What it do, Maria? Well, Boston Celtics punched their ticket to the NBA Finals one more again. The homie Jaylen Brown wins the Larry Bird Trophy as Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
It's been nothing but a grind. We haven't skipped no steps all season. We got a bunch of great guys in this locker room, a bunch of tough guys. Our coaching staff has been great, front office has been great, and now we want to take it to the next step.
Yes, sir. Man, expect the Dallas Mavericks to close out Minnesota, hopefully tonight in Game 4. If not, they will definitely close them out in Game 5. Definitely been rooting for the homie Anthony Edwards in Minnesota, but Dallas Mavs mania is alive. It's for real. Expect a Mavs versus Boston Celtic NBA final, and I love it.
I'll never go to another game with you than damn tickets on the last row in the top. We could have stayed at home. and watch that on TV.
Hey, dog, we was
I
in
don't
the
know
room.
when they
though.
don't ever take no free tickets from nobody.
Hey, we was in the arena. That's all that matters, dog.
So, man, my damn calves look like damn Michael Jordan walking up all them damn steps.
Yeah, but we was in the building, dog. That's all that matters.
Man, please. It was 200 degrees up there.
Hey, man.
Sitting at the very last run talking about, man, this is great. This is great.
Watch it
Man,
through the
you don't
jumbo.
shut up with these damn. Who gave you those tickets?
Hey, man, don't worry about it. We was in the
The
building.
boy with the McDonald's shirt on.
Hey, real quick, Mike
The
Tyson.
boy with the McDonald's, the Ronald McDonald shirt. We can't say it now because they'll sue the hell out of us.
Oh, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight July 20th going down, man, in Dallas, Texas. Jake was asked if he would take it easy on 57-year-old Mike Tyson if he had a chance to go in for the kill and knock him out. Here's what he said.
Because if he has the opportunity to do the same, you know damn well that he's going to finish me in embarrassing fashion. And so I have to reciprocate that same energy, but Mike Tyson is a killer. He's ruthless. He's the most vicious champion ever. And so I have to channel that Mike Tyson energy to finish him, and the legend must fall.
Oh, wow.
We gonna find out, man. That's
We almost fell sitting on the last row at the American Airlines Arena.
Say, man.
Going up them steps. That was legendary.
Hey, Brett, don't you got the hot spot
We
coming
kept
up?
going up. I'm like, if this
So y'all had to hang glide down from them seats.
No.
If going to heaven it requires all of these steps, we ain't gonna make it. Man, we couldn't even
Drop it like it's hot.
Still
Drop
waiting
it
to
like
have
it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Take it away, Brett.
Have anybody ever stood over an ant bed, like stirred up an ant bed and watched the ants in the ant bed? That's what it was like at the game last night.
Okay.
Like everybody on that row was looking at the games and they phone. Why are we here?
2 nights ago, dog. But go ahead, Brett.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot. What?
Huh?
What?
I thought you said Brat.
Oh, no. We're saying what's going on in the hot spot.
Where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Gary touched on this earlier, but Nicki Minaj live streamed her arrest in Amsterdam on Saturday while she was getting detained for allegedly carrying drugs. Now, during an Instagram live, she filmed a group of Dutch police officers arresting her and asking her to get into a police vehicle. She repeatedly said that she ain't going nowhere without the presence of a lawyer. She also asked for the police department's address, which the officers would not give her, but did say that they tried to get her to schedule her show in Manchester that night. She was then arrested and had to miss her show in Manchester after sitting in jail for 5 to 6 hours. She said officers searched her bags without her consent and they found weed, which her security guard said belonged to him. She posted, so they succeeded at their plan to not let me get on stage tonight. I succeeded at getting to the root of all of it by recording them and posting everything in real time. I have so much video evidence, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. I'll have the lawyers and God take it from here, though. She apologized to fans and promised to reschedule the show, which will come with an extra added bonus. Meanwhile, Academics has been criticized for publicly advising Diddy on how to defeat his various sexual assault allegations. The controversial media personality, who himself has been accused of sexual assault, made the comments on an episode of his Off the Record podcast. He said, there's 3 ways Diddy can get out of this situation publicly. I don't know about the feds. The feds might still get him. 1, he got to come out and tell the whole world that he's been gay or been bi or that he's always identified as a woman. 2nd way is to say that he had mental health issues and he's been seeking therapy. The last way is to say he apologizes, but all his actions was because he was touched as a child, and people will be like, you know what? You got raped too? No wonder he was doing freak-offs.
Wow. Oh, my God.
What?
That's a lot to say that publicly.
Yeah.
That is a lot. I don't understand.
Who said that again?
DJ Academics.
Yeah, he might need to. Yeah, he might need to sit this one out.
Yeah.
DJ Academics said that.
You ain't got to say everything you thinking.
And last but not least, y'all, TMZ has reported that America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses has put a hold on selling Diddy Sean John frames, whereas a company representative has confirmed this. A reasoning behind the move has yet to be publicly stated. I don't think it needs to be publicly stated, but it is
mine off,
unclear
too.
what the
You had some nice frames in there,
You
too.
ain't did nothing to nobody.
You had some nice frames.
You ain't hog-tied nobody.
Gary.
But they're gonna be collector's items. The ones we got from you then.
Yeah.
Got some wood
They
frames.
take this all day to the Rickey Smiley.
Oh, that's all
Hold
right.
on.
You know what? We gonna wrap up.
We
Top
still
Spot on
seeing
that
clear.
note.
We gonna hold on now, Rickey Smiley frames, in
I
case
know.
something happened to you.
Yeah, I got a few of them at home.
That's 1-800-2-PAIR, 1-800-TWOPAIR to be connected to the store nearest you. America's best in all states, all eye exams.
Well, not all states no more.
Oh, you read that really well.
Yes, he was doing it for so long.
I didn't know they
The time
snatched
now is
those girls
25
off
minutes
the
before the
shelf,
top of the
honey.
hour, y'all. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.